Craig, where did you go with Jordan Binnington, and what did you think about his game today?
Well, we wouldn't make a switch. We lost 2 in a row, and just change the momentum and look a little bit. And I thought he was really good tonight. Played the puck exceptionally well. It's a big thing. He looked real calm and cool in that.
When you talked about his experience in the past, do you feel like that helped today, especially with some of the younger guys you had, especially?
Yeah, no, I think so for sure. I thought the D-corps, I thought they did a good job today, though. There's some inexperienced guys in there. Just Prune hasn't played in a long time. Santini, not much time. I thought that, Krug and Falk logging 30 minutes did an excellent job. Along with all of them, they all did a good job.
Your thoughts in going to 11-7, did that factor in the fact that Berube and Santini hadn't played, and that Scandella was still...
We lost Scandella right away, so that was always a risk, and then you just want to make sure you're covered a little bit.
Craig, what was it like now that it's happened to tell Jordan Binnington he's going to get to start the biggest game of the year? What was his reaction?
He's always the same, he doesn't give me much of a reaction. He just said, he just says, okay. That's him, though. He's a quiet guy. He doesn't show a lot of emotion, in that area. And he just goes and plays.
And you've mentioned puck control, his puck control. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, what you meant by that?
Well, he gets out and stops a lot of pucks. And, there's a lot of rims in the game. And so when he gets those pucks and, he moves them, gets bypast the forward check, and he can play it right up to a forward. He's good with it.
Was Scandella, was that the old injury or something new?
Old.
And your thoughts on the line changes? I guess it seemed maybe a little risky, but I guess at this time of the year they've all played with each other, right, at some point?
Yeah, I think, we just weren't generating enough 5-on-5, and I thought tonight we were much better at creating 5-on-5. And so the line changes were good, but that's all. When we're a little stagnant the first 3 games, 5-on-5 offensively, so just need to change it up.
You are making those changes. How late in your head do you think about them? Do you know when do you have them locked in before a game, and when are you still wrestling with it?
Well, I think the line changes come probably in Game 3 at some point. I mixed them up that game, late in the game, and so I got it in my head already, and I'm, mulling it over, and then I just I make the changes the next day.
Chief, we talk a lot about O'Reilly, but did you think today he was even more present and
Yeah, he was.
Never left the ice?
Yeah, he was excellent. Penalty killing. We took too many penalties again. We don't need to take some of them. And the penalty killing and the power play, and then just 5-on-5. Those guys went up against X line all night. That's a heavy line. It's a lot of work. But they did a good job.
How hard is it to play 30 minutes in the NHL?
Well, there's a lot of D that do it and have done it over the past. I mean, it's not easy, but D like Falk and Krug. Parenko and Falk. They, they love that. It's not something. That's something they like. They like a lot of time. They just go with it. A lot of big D like that. They can handle that type of minutes. I mean, yeah, they got to rest up today and tomorrow, and then get ready for it next game.
As a coach, Jordy Terry passes up about 3 scoring chances, but then he puts up a highlight reel. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he could have had maybe 4, but I mean, maybe he just wanted to score 2. I don't know. Doesn't want to give us too much too early. I was on the bench saying the same thing, but then he kind of tells me the guy sticks in the way and stuff like that. So I mean, they're the offensive guys. I'm not, but he had an excellent game. I thought that he was on his toes. He was challenging people one-on-one. That's his game, and he did that. And it was really nice to see him get a couple goals. The follow-up, the rebound. It's a nice goal. He didn't quit on the play. Yeah, he had a solid game.
Has this been building for him, do you feel like, recently?
Well, I think that, you know, since the All-Star break, or, you know, after the All-Star game, he's been going through some stuff. And, you know, he's come out of it a little bit and then kind of gone back. But hopefully he can just build off this and get going in the right direction here consistently.
He said he came out of that meeting yesterday, Kyrie said, pissed off, but that it was a good thing, so.
Yeah.
I think he responded well to it.
I guess. I think, you know, we're all mad. We're all mad that we're in that situation, and you know, it's okay to be mad. Like you should be pissed. We're not, you know, we lose 2 games in a row and we didn't play very well.
And how about Perron? He just seems like an old reliable. When you need him, he comes through.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He comes through. I mean, he always has. You know, the power play, I thought the power play, like, I know they didn't score, but they created a lot of momentum for us in the first period, in my opinion. They you know, the shot volume and the puck recoveries and just, you know, the directness of it, I really liked it. You know, you want to score, I get that, but, you know, their goalie makes saves. He's a good goalie.
Header was going in from.
Not right away. I was a little bit surprised that he winged it down there that quick. I thought maybe he would just high flip it out, kill some clock. But those guys are confident guys, and they, you know, there's a lot of guys that go for it.
Craig, he hasn't played he hasn't played since January. How did Berube handle himself?
Yeah, he didn't get a lot of time, but I thought he did good, especially on the power play. I thought he did really well. Moved the puck quick and handled the pressure and did some good things. And you know, he didn't get a ton of 5-on-5, but I thought he was fine.
How about Santini?
Yeah, he didn't play a lot. You know, it's tough. It's, you know, it's a tough game. There's, you know, penalties and power plays. He's not getting out there a whole lot, but listen, he's reliable. Like, that's what I told you guys before. You know what you're going to get with him. He's not going to play soft. He's going to play hard. He's going to make direct plays with the puck.
And for you guys that are Letty and Bortuzzo decent opportunities?
Pardon me?
Are Letty and Bortuzzo decent possibilities next game?
Yeah, I would say decent.
Injuries are a part of the game, you have to accept it. But have you as a coach ever gone through something at one position where it's gotten this?
Well, that's pretty tough. Yeah, no, probably not. Like, it's tough to lose D-man. I mean, forwards, you can lose some forwards and you can put guys in there, but D's a different position. It's a tough position. So, especially veteran D that's, you know, played in a lot of experience in the playoffs.
How nice was it to get off to a lead, to get off to a good start?
I think it's very important to get in the lead. You know, here at home, fans are into it. I mean, it's important. Big goal.
Fans always yell, shoot that puck, shoot. You alluded to it with Kyrie. Do you yell that too from the bench? Like, shoot it, what are you waiting for?
No, I don't. Not too much, because they're not going to hear it anyhow.
Are you thinking it?
Yep. Yeah, I'm thinking it a lot. I tell them when they get back, but you know, I don't yell too much onto the ice area. They don't hear it anyhow.
And just how fun was the building? It's the first time in a long time where it was a real atmosphere.
Yeah, it was a great atmosphere right from the get-go. I thought it energized our guys and got us going. And I think, you know, right from the start, we were on our toes. We did a good job. Right, you know, we weren't over anxious. We weren't over energized. We had the right temperament, I thought, throughout the game.
You said all along you thought this would be a long series. In fact, that's what you're getting, huh?
Yeah, well, that's, you know, they're a great team. They really are. They're hard to play against. Like, you know, they do a good job, and we're a good team too. So here we are, tied.